Welcome to the super terrific, awesome show. My name is Matt Haas.
And I am Sandy Archer. Show. And
Hi, Sandy.
Hi.
That
phone rang.
I don't think my intro was very smooth. I noticed when I push the button the first time, it plays back like butter. But when I press the video button a second time, it gets kind of stuttery.
Oh,
I'll have to
that's not good.
I'll have to figure that out one of these days. But I think it was good enough. How are you?
I'm good.
Another week has gone by. I am fabulous. I'm living my best life. Tell you that much.
There you go.
Yeah.
That is important. That's awesome. That's awesome. Not everybody wants to say that or thinks that. It's true.
There's a lot to be happy about, you know? I mean, I know there's a lot going on, but hey.
Well,
we're on the internet. Do you know we're on the internet?
We are, and I'm trying to share it right now. That's what I'm doing.
Oh,
I don't know where we are.
Yeah.
I think we're on the Super Terrific Awesome Show link.
We are.
But you don't put it on Facebook, do you?
I usually don't push this show very hard, but
no, he doesn't. Has anybody joined us? Are they saying hello?
I don't think quite yet, but we're here.
Say hi if you're with us.
Yeah.
Say hello if you're with us.
For sure. So what have you been up to? What super terrific or awesome thing is going on in your world?
Oh, I had I turned over another year birthday.
Happy birthday.
I'm not excited about it anymore. Thank you.
Well,
but it's like, another day, another year. I posted a picture on my profile yesterday, and I was looking back, and I was like, what year was that? And I'm looking back, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I was only 20 years old. And
I did see a very old photo of you.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I had the 80s hair. I had the whole 80s going on. And I think about that, I'm like, oh, I was 20, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, it's a lot more than 20 years since that picture. You know what I mean? Like
how much Aquanet did you invest in?
I didn't like Aquanet. It didn't do well with my hair.
I see.
I used the Aussie kind. That's kind of ironic. Anyway, I used the Aussie Scrunch Spray because that's what would work on. It was purple bottle with kangaroo on it.
Interesting.
I had to use that because I have really thin, like straight hair, and so I would have to like unlike Aquanet, yes. Oh,
John Ventrini's here. Hi, John.
We won't be doing. Oh no.
Oh, no VF Talks tonight. Okay. No worries.
Okay.
No worries. That's his show
news.
that he has going on usually after this show, but I guess there's not going to be it. So we'll deal.
This is my new edition. Do you see it?
I love it.
My new edition.
Whoa.
I have a disco ball. I mean, I don't know why, but I just
That's
do.
so cool.
I need it to be motorized, though. I need a motorized
It's
one.
not motorized? I thought they all were motorized.
It's just hanging. Okay. I have to, flip it myself.
You should get some spotlights on that bad boy.
I know. That I do. I use my ring light to go to, and it works.
Good.
It does.
I can dig it.
I'm the only one that sees it because I'm the only one dancing around my office/studio. So
gotta invite some friends over.
That's right. So how is the weather where you're at? Because it's getting pretty nasty here.
Cold and rainy.
Yes.
It's going to rain until 9 p.m. tomorrow.
Oh, I know. It's like that here too.
I did one of my most favorite things to do when it rains.
What's that?
Go to Costco.
That's what you do when it rains? Go to
Well, it's
Costco?
like when it doesn't rain, I want to be outside enjoying the weather. So,
Right.
if you're doing
Right.
a menial task, going to Costco is something you might want to do. Um,
Oh, okay. Hey, what happened last week, Sandy Archer? Oh, what happened? Yeah, had a couple little things. Sorry, guys.
you
I,
know,
I
it
something came up.
is
You
what it
know,
is.
it was breaking news. It was breaking news. I
Okay.
couldn't make it. I didn't have my setup where I was at, so I wasn't able to go live.
No
So,
worries.
and that's
No worries.
okay. I didn't have the lights and the thing. So, how are you doing, Jaden? Nice to see you. Thanks for joining.
Uh,
Um, so what else is going on? What else? What
I
else?
I bought a very expensive keyboard today.
Oh, keys.
I bought some keys. That's right.
Got some
Bought
keys.
some keys. And uh, the Amazon website says it will be delivered Tuesday,
Uh huh.
but FedEx just sent me an email saying it'll be here tomorrow.
Oh my goodness.
So
That's awesome.
I have I
That's
have to
super terrific. Awesome.
I have to sign for it. Like
Oh,
they won't leave it. So
well, you
I'm
bought something exciting. I bought a hitch for my car. That's
I
kind of
have a
boring.
hitch for my car that I could sell you.
Oh, well, I don't know if you have the same kind of car I do. It has to fit my car. It's a C class. I'm going to be, unfortunately, going back to Kansas to get more of my things to bring here.
Hmm.
You can accumulate things. Just
Oh,
saying.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You're talking to the king of accumulating things.
Oh
I
my
am.
gosh. I mean, I have the thing. I took a picture of my storage unit so I'd remember because like when I moved in here and my pod came, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm missing this, I'm missing that. It's like, luckily I took a picture of the storage unit. I was like, oh, it's in my storage unit. I was like, there it
Oh,
is.
nice,
My
nice.
bicycle, my camping stuff. I have a Coleman tent, all that stuff.
All the things,
I
all
have
the
all
things.
the things and my evening gowns. Can you believe I don't have my evening gowns? It's terrible.
How are you supposed to go to your swank parties without evening gowns?
I just can't go. Like tomorrow is the Derby. Luckily, I have the hats. I have the hats. Kentucky Derby's tomorrow at
Oh,
6:37
nice.
p.m.
When
Did
I
you know
was younger, I went to the Preakness.
that? The
And
Preakness.
I was in
Yes.
the center of it, which was like the party spot. It was insane. I never forgot that experience. They
How
they,
fun.
they had like a big blanket. I don't know how. I mean, it was huge. It was like the size of 4 beds, and they were had guys all around us, and they were throwing girls up in the blanket. Because they were in the center, and they were like, wow.
Wow. Wow.
It
See, a
was
lot of people are fun. Like, so my birthday is always around the Derby. So I usually have Derby birthdays, you know.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, one year I actually did pick the trifecta, but I didn't bet on it. I was so mad at myself. I
Sandy.
couldn't believe it. I was like, I didn't. Oh, I picked it, and I was jumping up and down, uh,
A
just
$2
screaming.
bet could have got you hundreds.
My gosh. Well, yeah, exactly.
Wow.
I picked the trifecta. In fact, I'm going to look tonight. I'm not a gambler. I don't gamble, and I'm sure John could definitely tell us about that what that's like. But
Yeah.
you know, I don't do it. I don't even do the lottery.
Well, the
I don't
lottery
feel like
is a fool's game.
I just don't. I don't want to give somebody else my money.
Very wealthy people never gamble.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
find
doing it.
if you mimic what very wealthy people do, it's usually a good bet.
Yeah, yeah. I
Lost
mean,
plenty
I
of
was
money.
excited, that I picked the trifecta the one time, but then I went to on my birthday I was traveling to Florida and we stopped in Pensacola, and I stopped at one of those Greyhound racetracks to put my bet in, and I didn't win anything. I was mad. I was like, see, I don't even like losing $20. Like, I don't even want to give you my $20. Yes.
I know.
So what's he say? There was that one year with that.
51 one horse. Oh, 51 to 1 where I made some money. But outside of that and one trifecta, never a good thing. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I mean. It's like, you know.
My,
and then, of course, a lot of people have they have issues with racing, obviously the dog racing and the horse racing. But those horses are treated like golden. I mean, those horses are taken.
My friend's father used to tend the horses up at Penn National. Yeah.
Yes.
And my grandfather, his claim to fame was, if once you go to the racetrack enough, like you remember what happened in the past, obviously, for these different horses. And he noticed this one horse was never very good, but when it rained, the horse was exceptional, only in that condition. And the horse was like the lowest odd. Like there's no way it was going to win, but it was raining, and he dropped $200 on it, and the horse won, and he was so happy because he knew, because he was going for years, and he was familiar with this horse, and it would always lose and always lose and always lose. But when it rained, it did good. So he's like, you know what? I'm gonna take a chance. And like no one else knew it, only him, because he was. Yeah, that was his claim to fame.
But that's what I mean. I just can't. I just can't come off of my own money.
Well, I mean, hey,
I'd rather buy an ice cream.
I know, right?
Ooh, what's your favorite ice cream? What's your favorite?
Oh, I like the black raspberry.
Black raspberry.
It's purple. It looks purple.
Oh,
yeah. It's.
I've had black cherry, and I've had
cherry's okay, but
I've never had black raspberry.
Yeah,
I still like butter pecan and okay, is it pecan or pecan? Which one do you say?
Tomato. Who knows? Ask Google.
Google, which one is it? It depends on what region you live in.
Yeah, it changes the entire dynamic.
Yeah, it changes the entire dynamic. Yeah, and that happens a lot actually during the Derby. Happens a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All I know is I was partying hard. I'm like, oh, there's a race going on around us. I don't even care about the race. I was just partying.
Well, that's how I feel about baseball, about the baseball games. I love going to see baseball games live because there's a lot going on.
Sandy, I have so many season tickets. I don't know what to do with. You should come up to Harrisburg and see a AA game. I've got more tickets than I know what to do with. I got you covered.
I might take you up on that because I'm only like 5 hours, I think. 4 or 5. 4 or 5. That'd be fun. Come see you in JV. That would be awesome.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
We can, We can
That'd
make
be cool. I'm all about the baseball,
Yeah.
All about
and like, if there's something like really intense happening, then I'll focus in on baseball. It's like, but if other than that, like, oh, okay, let's go get a beer. Oh, let's go get some nacho. It's just it can be casual, when
exactly. That's so much fun.
But when the bases are loaded and it's two outs and the batter's up, I'm like, oh, okay.
I know. Yeah. Yep.
Grand slam could happen.
Yep. I'm from St. Louis, and like we're a total baseball town.
Is it Missouri?
It's Missouri.
Missouri.
Not Missouri.
I watched.
You only say Missouri if you're from Illinois. Just kidding.
Noise.
Illinois. That irritates me to death when people say Illinois. I'm like, the S is silent. The S is silent.
Yeah. Come on,
Don't
people.
say the S. Who told you to say the S?
Right.
Well, which actually, when I lived in Kansas, I'm like, this makes no sense. It's Arkansas, but then Kansas. I'm like, that makes no sense. It
Exactly.
should be
It's the same word with
or Kansas. It's either going to be Kansas and Arkansas or Kansas and Arkansas.
hey, we got a DJ in the house, Rich
Yay!
Vibes.
Hey, DJ! DJ Vibes.
Rich
DJ
Vibes.
Vibes, right? Isn't that what his name is?
Rich Vibes.
Yeah, he's DJ Vibes, man.
Yeah, man. He's ultra cool, that Rich Vibes.
Yes, he is.
Yeah,
yes.
it's
I spent a New Year's Eve listening to his DJing.
I love his job. I just wonder what it's like to do your job and have a whole room full of people just love what you do.
Yeah.
Like he takes these photos after the gig and everyone's surrounding the DJ booth and they're all about it. And it's like that
cool.
must be amazing.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I have a knee issue from a DJ.
Oh, how'd that happen?
Well, that time
Did you get down on your knees?
that I was dancing on the dance floor and that song from Salt and Pepper came on. And we were all like, dancing, and I had heels on. Yeah. That time.
Did you twist the heel and go down on your knee?
I don't know how I did it. It was the song "Push It."
Right.
And I guess I pushed it.
Salt and Pepper's here.
Salt and Pepper.
Didn't one? I don't know if it was Salt or Pepper. She burned down her boyfriend's house. They had some sort of lover spat, and the whole mansion went up in flames. It was a total loss.
Oh, I know.
That's hardcore.
She pushed it.
She pushed it. She pushed it way too hard. Yeah.
She pushed it real good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I pushed it real good. Yep, that's right, JV. Yeah.
Oh.
So see, that's what happens. You got to be careful when them DJs. They can make you, forget that you got like limbs that could hurt and stuff. So,
they did.
I was young then too. I was young. I was like, oh yeah. Then the twist and shout. I can't stand it when they go, get a little bit softer. Now you have to go all the way down.
Yeah.
Well, after the Push It song, I have never been able to do that again. See, you're bringing up some memories for me here.
I heard this comedian talk about getting older and trying to be sexy, and the wife did like a drop it like it's hot type of move, and then both knees went crack crack. It's like you're too old to drop it like it's hot.
The only thing I'm dropping it like it's hot is the pan out of the oven. But anyway, sorry.
Oh, got a notification from Amazon. Oh, my other package shipped. Okay.
Okay.
I had to buy a $5 cable to go along with my $3,700 keyboard. So I bought a stage piano. Like
well, you know what? They sound better. They do better. They have more programmable things.
Oh yeah.
You're going to be able to do loops and everything, aren't you?
Yeah, it has 4 instruments. I can play 4 instruments at the same time. Like you press one key and 4 instruments would sound off if you wanted to.
Yeah.
2 pianos.
You're going to have so much fun with that. Oh my gosh, you're going to be tied up for hours.
Yeah. This is what I'm going to try and do.
All right. Shoot to there you
thrill.
go.
AC/DC. Come on, baby.
I saw you did the Doors earlier.
Hey, what'd you think about that?
Boy, that was good. You did good.
That was.
I've watched you from the beginning. Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. You're doing amazing.
I might revisit. We Built This City. That is a fun song, and like it starts off right away. We built this. Like that's the first. Right. That's the first bar right there. And then it goes into, the chorus, stuff like that. But yeah, fun. So, did you ever watch that meme video with that girl riding a tricycle with the gray cat in it, and we built this city is going on in the background.
Yes, that is pretty cool.
That is a great video.
So, Rich, my question to you: what's your favorite song to play for your audience?
Oh, this is a question to Rich Vibes. Okay,
Rich vibes, man. Rich vibes.
Rich Vibes.
I know.
I'm sure there's lots of good songs. Lots of good songs.
I know so many.
But
I mean, okay, so I don't know. Did you ever go to many clubs like?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so my observation in clubs is just a funny thing about men and women anyway. But so I noticed, and I noticed with my friends, I would say, I said, it's almost like baseball, 3 strikes and you're out. And they're like, what do you mean? And I said, okay, first guy comes up to you, you don't dance with them. He walks away. I said, all the other guys are watching the guy crash and burn. Okay. They're watching. And I said, so you have to dance. If you turn down the first one, you have to dance with the second one at least. And they're like, really? I said, but definitely, without a doubt, you're rolling the dice, but you have to absolutely dance with the third one if a third one comes up. The third one is if the guys are watching and you tell 3 guys no, I said you'll never get a dance at the rest of the night or anything. So it was just kind of funny. It was true, and they'd be like. And I said, so you better hope that you're gambling right the first or the second one if you're going to turn them down.
What if the first guy's super hot?
Well, right. That's what I'd be like. Well, if they were, they would dance with them. But, whatever they thought super hot was. Because, super hot is relative, right? It's subjective.
Gotcha.
We all think super hot is different, right?
Yeah,
so,
I guess we do.
So I would do that. I would say, okay, you have to do that. You can't, shoot them down. And then the girls would crack me up. What song do you think all the girls would dance to? Just guess.
I don't know. To the left, to the right.
No, all women, except for me, all women will dance to Brick House. All women.
Brick.
Because all women think that they're a brick house. If you ever go to a club and they put on Brick House, they're going. They're going.
There you go. Sammy Superstar showed up. How was your interview with Ken and/or Glenn? I forget which one it was, but he just did a good interview.
Sammy.
Yeah.
So you can't ask a DJ that. That's true.
Yeah.
DJs can't. Yeah. Sounds like in salsa 3 strikes. Yeah. I mean, you have to dance with them within the first 3. Like you just can't. You can't turn them all down.
Well, if I don't have any daughters, so I cannot pass that
Can't
wisdom.
give them that. No. Well, as a father, you would tell them not to dance with any of them. Probably.
Okay. Yeah, I guess you're right. See, I don't know how to do daughters. I'm.
Yeah, I don't have any daughters either. I only have sons. Yeah. I taught my sons really early on how to be romantic with their dates or whatever. Like how to have a romantic ambiance. Like every time we would eat spaghetti, I would turn off the lights and I would put candles on the table, and then I would play classical music. And then I would let them drink out of the, plastic wine cups or whatever, their Sprite.
But spaghetti is not a good date food because it can go.
But I would do it Italian, whatever is Italian,
okay. Yeah.
not Hamburger Helper. Okay, let's just put it.
Right. There's just no way to class that up.
Yeah. So I taught them really young. This is how you treat it. This is what you do.
I hope
that create the atmosphere.
I hope that served them well.
It did. They told me they still remember. And they still do it. If they make spaghetti, they turn off the lights and they put the
it's only for that dish? Okay. See, I think you missed the point there, Sammy.
I said said they did. I was like, wait a minute, hold on. I meant any. But hey, it's whatever.
Fitz spaghetti, the date's going great. And, chicken parm, nope. Steak and lobster, forget it.
That's true. That's true.
Crazy.
Oh my goodness. So, wow, we're already 6:10 already.
I know. Time flies. Time flies. This is episode 11.
11.
They're racking up. We're racking them up, Sandy.
11.
We're going to be taking over the world here any moment.
I know. I need to. That's why I was looking forward to promote it. I have to promote it. So they can listen to my ramblings of Push It and all that fun stuff.
Well, I mean, yeah. That's gold. That's internet gold right there, Sandy. Come on.
Yeah. We were talking about, before we got on here, what we were talking about. We were talking about Spinal Tap.
Right. Turning it up to 11. That whole joke.
Up to 11.
It's like you just scratched out 10 and you put 11 where the 10 was. So it's literally, they're like, but it's 11.
So funny.
It's like when you want to go to 10, but you just need a little bit more, then you turn it to 11.
Exactly. So, question, have you been watching any of the Johnny Depp, Amber Heard stuff?
I've been trying not to.
Trying not to?
Yeah, I mean, in some respects.
I mean, how can you not? If you put on Facebook, the reels just come up. Like, I haven't had to go watch it all because Facebook Reels is like, everybody has a little slice of it.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
I don't know.
Who knows? I think.
I remember hearing a little bit about it, but I guess I don't follow the pop culture, what their love lives are doing or whatever, because that's not really doesn't keep my attention, I guess. So,
it's tough. Very wealthy Hollywood types having a bad day. Like, is that really any sweat off my back? I mean, come on. Now, I think Johnny...
He was having a lot of bad days through this.
Well, he has substantial dollar losses. When she wrote that article, even though she didn't name him specifically, like, you knew she was talking about him. Like, that had tens of millions of dollars worth of impact. Like, the only reason she did that was to stick the knife in. Like, that article benefited her zero. And that's just... that's what I really don't like. I think, they're both flawed, but
we all are.
Johnny had the actual damages.
Yeah.
Like, and that's what
$40 million damages.
I don't like that. And Johnny is a very soft spoken, soft manner. Like, he is not he is all his life he was just very mild person, and she's painting him out to be like, and I'm like, whatever. So I try to phase it all out.
That's right.
I really do.
Right. Yeah, and again, it's all subjective, and I don't know. I've watched a little bit of it. I have to say that I didn't know much about it and thought, oh my gosh, I can't believe he is like that. And then now that I've been watching a little bit, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe she's like that. So, my opinion changed.
Yeah.
More information you gather, but that's why you can't assume that a story. The truth has three sides, right?
I mean, but John. I mean, he's in a movie, and you've got $1 billion seller right there with that man in the movie. Not many people can pull that off consistently.
Right. And I haven't even watched all the Pirates of the Caribbean. Have you?
No.
I watched 3 of them, I think.
No.
I don't think I've watched past 3.
The one Pirates of the Caribbean, it was the most money ever spent to make a movie. Like, it was...
What?
Of all movies of all time. Like, they invested... Like, it's not uncommon to do $200 million to invest in a movie. hoping to
Right.
get 500 million at the box office. I think they spent so many hundreds of millions on that one movie, and I think it kind of made the money back, but
Um,
I don't think it went way into the profit. I don't know.
no, no.
I,
I
I
mean,
do.
like I said, I mean, I don't know how many movie. I mean, besides Star Wars, like I like the Star Wars prequel things. I mean,
Oh yeah.
I, I watched them, and I know people are like that with the Marvel movies. They like all
Yeah.
the
The
different.
Endgame made a fantastic amount
Hmm.
of money. Avatar, the
Yeah,
blue alien, like that one, that is
that
also
was
up
a
there. And
great one. I
Titanic.
love that one.
Titanic is up
Oh,
there as well.
Titanic.
That
Yeah,
made that made so much money. Titanic, more than more.
yes,
I think Avatar, Titanic are like the top grossing movies
yeah.
of all movies of
I
all
bought the
time.
soundtrack for Titanic. I loved the soundtrack.
Let me see.
I really
How
liked it a lot.
how much did
I didn't like the storyline. Well, I guess I did like the storyline, but not what happened in the end. But
$410 million for the one Pirates of the Caribbean? 410 million. That's a lot to spend to make a movie. Four
gosh,
hundred
what I
ten
mean,
million
why
dollars.
they need to
It's
make?
yeah,
Why do they need to spend all that?
because
Jeez,
they're going to make a billion. That's why they spend 410
crazy.
million, because they make a billion. Yeah. Move. I am into the business of
Oh,
entertainment like that.
Top Gun 2. Top Gun 2's coming.
God,
That's not on a Friday, is
is
it? It's
Tom
May
Cruise in it?
26th. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
that
Tom
guy is
Cruise
a
is in it.
nut. Tom Cruise is crazy.
Well, he might be crazy, but he's still a good
Yeah,
Maverick.
yeah. He's.
I still like him as Maverick.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I love the guy, but he's a little.
A little
He
loony.
he's a little loopy.
Maybe that's on purpose.
Well, could be.
I mean, you can't really talk about somebody badly if they already admit they're kind of crazy.
Well, he's all into that weird religion. What's it?
Yeah.
The Dianetics,
Scientology.
Scientology. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. That's you
May
should.
27th. May 27th.
Sweet, sweet,
I
sweet,
told
sweet.
our mutual friend Monty that I was going to fly out to California and watch it with him.
Monty Cohn. Eh,
Because, he did that with his, you know, that was his thing. Um, kind of like a promo for, he was the very first drone pilot.
Oh
Did you know that?
no,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah. So he was the first drone pilot
Well, if you fly
in the
out to
United States.
If you fly out to California to see Monty, give me the itinerary and I'll come along if you want me to, because that would be
Oh, that would
fun.
be awesome. I wish I could, but that's in 2 weeks.
How cool
And
would it be to hang out in California with Monty Cohn?
it
I
would be
mean,
so awesome. Maybe
I,
he'll see this.
I was he bought a little house down there. And I was like, when's the housewarming? He says, whenever you want it to be. I'm like, I'll put it on my calendar. Like, I was seriously thinking of flying out there just to see his little
That would
tiny
be
house.
fun. We should
Yeah,
all do that. Let's all fly. Come on, JV. Let's go.
let's go. Let's
Let's
do
go.
it.
I haven't been to San Fran. I love Santa Monica. Santa Monica's, I like. I don't know. I like the vibe of the place. I don't know
I've
how
been
to
to
describe that. Huh?
I've been to San Diego. I've been to Los Angeles, and I've been to Petaluma and San Francisco. That's
Yeah, I haven't
where.
been to San Fran. I
Oh,
need
and
to go.
does Anaheim count? I guess
I think
maybe.
it counts.
I guess
It's still
maybe Anaheim
California.
counts. Yeah. Laura Williams is here. Hi, Laura Williams.
Hi, Laura
We're
Williams.
getting ready to jump off, but we're glad you're here.
Yeah, nice
Everyone,
to see y'all.
drop a like on this. That would really help us. And
Yes.
I pu-
Subscribe and share. It would
and I
be
published to
awesome.
Rumble too. I have no idea why, but these get uploaded to Rumble afterwards.
I need to go out there and find it on Rumble.
Just
So,
search for Super Terrific Awesome Show. It's out
super
there.
terrific, awesome show on
Yeah.
Rumble. Awesome.
All right. I think we're going to end it here.
Terrific. Awesome. Stay classy, San Diego. I like that.
Bye, everyone. We'll leave with the stinger.
Bye. Bye.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye, y'all. Have a good weekend.